Good afternoon, welcome to Throwing for Good. My name is Lee, and today we're here to figure out who is the winner for our very first giveaway here on the channel. And I'm really excited to do this because you guys have been showing a ton of love on the channel. We have a video that's over 6,600 views, which is my putting game called Judge. If you want to watch that, it'll be in the description. And I gained over 54 subscribers in a month. From the time the giveaway was uploaded until now, which is August 12th, you guys have found some way to put another 54 subscribers on the channel. So we're at 154 as of right now. So thank you guys so much. Also, if you hear any background noise, I am right next to basically a highway. So I apologize if you hear a bunch of cars. But let's go ahead and look at what the winner's gonna get, which is up first is this Grip and Rip black and gold towel, and it's so pretty, it's awesome. And then if I don't drop it, you're gonna get this how to play disc golf sticker. And then we have, of course, the 3 discs, the Envy, the Buzzsaw, and the Ezra 8-Hold Tour Series Nuke. So let's go to the wheel of names and find out who won, shall we? I also want to mention that I am not eligible to win, and neither is Jack, because that would be kind of, you know, not fun. So everybody else can win, and the entries we have are David Airline 6068, Chuck Schick, Flylow 78, Jack 833, Kendall Walworth 7911, D-Man Rhodes 24, Carpmeister, Not Insane, Jeff Odell 1846, I'm guessing Minnesota Disc Golfer, but it's MN Disc Golfer, Anthony Paris Z1Q, and Cameron Heiss 3892. Thank you guys so much for entering the giveaway. I also entered people that for some reason just couldn't get to the Facebook link. There was a couple people that said they couldn't get to it, and honestly the Facebook link was awful. I had to update it like 4 times, and I couldn't get to every video and keep up with it. So if you commented Throwing for Good, I just put you in here. So I appreciate you guys doing this. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and click spin on the wheel of names. And let's see what we get. And the winner is Jack 833. You have won the very first Throwing for Good giveaway. Thank you guys for participating in that. I really appreciate it. And Jack 833, go ahead and message me on YouTube. If you can't message me on YouTube, message Grip and Rip Disc Golf, and we'll get that to you. Now, for the reason you've clicked on this video, you obviously have seen the title that says, I'm leaving. That doesn't mean I'm leaving YouTube, it means I'm leaving the state. I am going to Ledgestone. It's been a really rough couple of weeks trying to get prepared for this trip. My van had to have some repairs. I lost a wheel bearing and I had to repair the rear brakes. But if you saw my post, you saw that a couple lug nuts actually stripped on me, but we got it figured out. So shout out to my friend Aaron for helping me with that. That was awesome. And hopefully it's going to be a good time. But there's not going to be videos for a while, obviously. But I've got a lot of stuff coming up. I've got a couple tournaments I'm going to be posting. And then if I can film at Ledgestone, I'll show you guys something of that. Maybe just a montage of shenanigans and menagerie at the campsite. But I want to show you guys what I'm bringing in the bag because it's changed. You can see there's a lot of different colors in here. So if you watched my first in the bag video, this is going to be basically an update. So in the putter pocket, we have, of course, my putting pilots, my premium putting pilots. Then we have, not an Envy, we have another premium pilot, which I've had in the bag. And for some reason, I just throw this more than the Envy. So the Envy is going to be a backup, but this pilot is going to be just a backup pilot and a throwing putter because I don't throw the Envy. And then we have my Tempo, which is my basic upshot disc. It's fantastic. It goes really far and it goes super straight. So we'll see how that works out. Then I just have the same 2 towels that I had. I also have Squirtle in the bag. And then in this pocket is just a rain jacket, and this pocket over here is a cooler. In the accessory pouch, glitch in here, I keep it in there so it doesn't warp when it's up here in the putter pocket. I also have an extra rhythm. This is a lab second, and the stamp is pretty much a ghost stamp. But this is basically a water disc. If I have to throw over water, this is what I'm going to throw, as well as this trance. If I have to throw over water, these are my discs. This one's understable, this one's more overstable. Then I have Circuit Challenge Fission Trace. This disc is so light. It's stupid light. So this is going to be a roller or a 4-hand water disc, and we'll see how that works out. In this pocket, I have basically nothing. I took all the accessories out. I have to find my Sharpie. I do have my pencil still in here, my mechanical pencil, and I also have a Simon Line bar. It is awesome and it matches the bag extremely well. And then for the main pocket, where a lot of the changes are, I have the Circuit Challenge Particle Glow Uplink, and this replaced my Echo, which was originally placed by a Detour. I actually didn't like the Detour. It was not what I thought it was going to be, but when I got this from the Circuit Challenge, oh man, this is what I was looking for. This is an amazing, amazing disc. I'm so happy that this fits the slot that I needed. After that, we have a Hex, which is just a stock Hex. It replaced my baby blue one because the baby blue one got too flippy, and this one's almost brand new. Then we have a Balance, and this one took out the Matrix and the Pyro, but I do have a Pyro as a backup disc in case I lose this one, or it just gets very, very windy and this becomes a Hex and the Pyro becomes my overstable mid. Then we have my 2 Craves, that didn't change. We have my Fission Rhythm, which didn't change. And then we have what I'm calling the Snorlax Rhythm. It's gorgeous and it just has the colorway of Snorlax, and honestly, I feel like now I have Snorlax and Charizard as well as Squirtle in my bag, and it's just a good time. So I'm not a Pokemon person, but I'm Pokemon themed now, I guess. And as another new addition, replacing my Fireball, we have the Turbulence. And I actually wasn't really going to get one of these, but when I saw the colors of this, I could not pass it up. This disc is amazing for overhands and thumbers. It's really good for downhill. Other than that, this thing is really hard to keep it in the air. I mean, I watched the pros throw it in the demo video, and I mean, I have nowhere near their power, and this is just a disc that flies and dumps. That's it. It's a extremely good disc for wind or getting yourself out of a sticky situation where you don't have a lot of room to go. And then I have my Volt, which didn't change, my Insanity, and my Tesla, which didn't change. But after that, we have the Fission Trail, which you guys saw in the Fission Drivers video, which also reached 1,400 views, which is crazy. Thank you so much for that. Neutron Trail, which didn't change. The Prototype Boost. And then we have the Wave, which you also saw in the Fission Driver video. After that, we have the Fission Time Lapse. And then we have the Neutron Time Lapse, which didn't change. And then we have a Mayhem. And I tried this as a, okay, apparently it goes far, let's see what it does. For me, this doesn't go far, but is a very gradual turn disc, and it skips at the end. So if I have to go right or left and have it just slightly just keep turning and turning, and then have it skip at the end to go into a really tight spot or some woods, this is a perfect disc for that. And then we have the Fission Dimension, which, by the way, I got this disc to 393 feet. on a drive at a tournament over in Manistee at the Acorn Hills Disc Golf Course, and that is by far my farthest throw I've ever recorded. This disc is ridiculous, and to its partner, which is more of just a placement, more of just a disc that's in the bag for novelty, is the Eagle McMahon Plasma Dimension. And these are just awesome discs, and I can't wait to go to Ledgestone, see you guys, and have some fun, because I leave tomorrow. I gotta pack up my van, make sure I have everything, go to the store and buy whatever I need, and then I go to work at 5 o'clock, and then have a 12-hour shift, and then drive to Illinois. Great. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the support. It really means a lot. I'm sorry I haven't posted as often as I have been, and always remember, be yourself, be good, and go throw something.